Well, went and did this carpal tunnel surgery, and the doctor tells me, he says, we can't put you under anesthesia because you smoked weed today. I was like, I understand that. He says, we can't put you under. Anesthesia guy says, you know the surgery's going to hurt without it. And I was like, yeah, I should just reschedule it. He's like, think about it. It could take longer. It's going to reschedule. And the time that I got going on playing music, I can't reschedule at all. So it's like I got to do it now or wait till after everything's done and then play my drums in pain and do work in misery. You know what I mean? It's painful. My hands burn. So I was like, I'm thinking about the doctor's like, okay, well, we're going to stick you with a needle and it's going to be totally numb. You won't feel nothing. I'm like, okay, so all I'm going to feel is just this poking first. He's like, yeah. He's like, but I'm going to warn you, it's going to hurt. The whole surgery's going to hurt. I said, okay. So I think I'm ready for this, what's fixing to happen to me. So I get back in this room. They take me back to this room where all these nice gadgets are at, all these utensils for surgeries. Pretty cool room. Hate to be the guy on the table that's going in there, but pretty cool room. Well, I'm going in there, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm sitting on the table, they're prepping my arm. I'm asking them questions like, so what's fixing to happen here, guys? And they're like, well, just try to take deep breaths and just, that's all we can say. Just take deep breaths and we're going to talk you through this. So the first impressions, I get this needle, goes fucking boss. I felt like a 7-inch needle, man. Went right up through my palm all the way up to my fucking middle finger. I could feel it fucking hurt. So after he stabbed me fucking probably 6 times with these needles in my hands, that was painful. Not as bad as what's fixing to happen. He didn't tell me that he was going to tie a fucking tourniquet on my arm. Because when I was sitting there, I said, what are you guys wrapping my arm in? They're like, we're not wrapping your arm in nothing. That's a tourniquet going on your arm. So I felt like my fingers were all being wrapped together, and they weren't. That was this tourniquet being tied so tight that it was making my hand make a fist. So I said, God, that tourniquet's fucking hurting, dude. Like, how long is this going to go on? It went on for about a half hour to 40 fucking minutes of straight fucking pain, man. It was so bad, I almost passed out, man. It was fucking terrible. I don't wish it on nobody. The tourniquet just burned. It felt like my hand was being dipped in hot oil. It was or on fire or being smashed or broke. It's like taking a tourniquet on your arm and taking a stick and just keep tightening it. Keep on tightening it. Don't stop for a half hour. Just tighten that fuck. Just tighten it. And that's what he did to me. I was like, why are you putting this tourniquet on me? He's like, for you won't bleed out on the table. I'm like, oh. And then when he cuts my hand, I can feel him pulling these tendons. They're pulling in my arm. Feeling being pulled, stuff being yanked on. And it was fucking terrible, dude. It was like, it's traumatic. It was, I wish on nobody, man. If they did me, I wish they would have knocked me out instead of, they said if we knocked you out, you would have died. You could have a chance of even dying. Whatever. I know the next surgery I do ain't going to be local anesthesia. I know that much. So then I'm sitting on this table and they start strapping me down. They strap my legs down. They strap my waist down. As soon as them straps went on me, I knew I was fucked. They were going to get me, and this is going to be fucking painful. Yes, it was. The surgery was painful, but as soon as they cut that tourniquet, fucking hand, instantly, blood flow went back into my arm. My hand started feeling better. But for 30 minutes to about 40 minutes of just 1 to 10, like right now. And it didn't stop it was bad, guys. So carpal tunnel surgery, don't do it local anesthesia at all.